I have my dash cam up and running, so I figured I would try to do a dual screen where I'm recording myself on my GoPro and I'm recording or I'm filming the road and whatever happens in front of me on the dash cam. So yeah, I just got off from work. Play some music in the background. And I'm still coughing, unfortunately. Hopefully my camera or my GoPro actually has a battery. And I'm sweating right now because it's super hot. And you guys might be wondering why I'm still wearing a jacket. A black jacket, of course, or obviously. And like why I'm saying that it's super hot. Oh great, I can't see anything. That was really stupid because this truck was parked like right at the exit of the parking lot and I'm trying to get out. So he was pretty much in a blind corner where I couldn't even see him, or where I couldn't even see the oncoming truck, and I pretty much almost ran head on into this van. But sort of developed this habit of honking 2 or 3 times to tell any cars that are near me that, you know, there's a car there and I'm trying to get out. But yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to see if this will work out. I'm glad that the Hero 3 Plus actually comes with a 170-degree angle view. So that way, even though the camera is basically facing, not aiming directly at my face, but you guys can see possibly behind me or the seats blocking the rear, and a good portion of the top of the steering wheel, and possibly my passenger seat in the front. But yeah, so far everything's been going well. Sort of lost track of what videos I've uploaded and what I haven't. I've done a few test runs or filmed myself just driving around talking about stuff, but I don't actually remember which ones I've edited and uploaded and which ones I've just kept on my hard drive, because I just realized that it wasn't a good idea to upload. Just realized that my rear end was feeling a little too warm, and that's because I forgot to turn off my seat warmer, which was very stupid. Almost crashed into me. It's so weird. It's like I've had the dash cam since summer of last year and I never really quite used it, so I bought another GoPro, okay. But yeah, I got this dash cam, and I never really wanted to use it until now because, you know, I run Bay Area cars, And every single day, I just like read at least one thing where someone meets a dumb driver, doesn't know how to drive. So I figured, why not just, you know, take out my dash cam again. And I had to buy a memory card because I actually lost the memory card that came with the dash cam. So I went ahead and bought myself another memory card from a Target. And ever since then, every single day, it's either been get some stupid driver driving on the road, or I spot an exotic car like this morning. If my dash cam doesn't loop footage, then I can actually show you guys. I saw this. For those of you who are in the Bay Area that live in Santa Cruz, I met an Aston Martin. I believe it's I'm not sure if it's a DB9 or Vanquish, but I met him on 17 North, and I gave the guy a thumbs up. I put my hand out and give him a thumbs up, and he just, I think he waved back at me or something. So that was pretty cool, and I'll put in the clip if I still have the clip, and if video footage or current video footage doesn't roll over. But yeah, that was. I'm surprised that guy didn't even see me coming out. Thankfully, I wasn't even going fast at all, so I just honked at him for like 5 seconds straight. Yeah, so most likely I'll upload this video, this GoPro footage along with my dash cam, and let me know what you guys think of this. I had like this idea, and I was using my Sony action cam along with my GoPro, but since I know I'll be using this dash cam a lot more now, I might just go dual screen with this GoPro and my dash cam. My dash cam footage being the main screen, and I'll put my GoPro footage maybe in like the top left or bottom left corner. And but yeah, I'll see how that goes. See what people like. If that doesn't work out, then that's okay. I'll just think of something new, or I'll just not go with the idea. But if you guys like seeing like these kind of videos, then feel free to tell me, comment down below, or even private message me. I don't really mind the kind of contacting method you guys use. But yeah, just let me know. Is this possibly my buddy from? Nope. It's an old guy driving. Never mind. I thought my friend, he has I believe the two-door coupe from Volvo. Not sure if that's the C70 or not, but I thought that was him. But it turns out it was an old guy driving, so it's obviously not him. So I don't know if I covered this or not in my previous video, but we unfortunately had an argument on my Bay Area Cars group page, and this guy brought up about social norms, and we just had a huge debate about that. I don't know why it's smelling like burnt, because I'm not even pushing my engine that hard, but we were talking about social norms and how everyone has like double standard or something, and it just reminded me about who I'm because me and another friend of mine got to the subject of why people hate, and he basically said it was either that they're trying to be someone who they're not trying to be, or they just hate themselves. And it was really funny to me because excuse me, but it was just really funny to me because back in high school I was technically seen as an outcast. I'm gonna close my window because if it helps to hear me better. But yeah, I was pretty much seen as an outcast. I hated the football team, and just because of that, I was seen like people just had something against me. And I know they weren't being racist because our school consisted of at least 85% Asian people, so I know they weren't racist for sure. But I just wasn't a fan of like any of the football players, and I just didn't hang out with them. That made me, that made people like look at me differently, and that's what made my high school like pretty much hell for 2 years at least, from when I was a junior. And I was one of the very few people who couldn't wait until we graduated, and after we did, everyone was saying how they would miss the high school and stuff, and I was like, screw the high school, I'm so glad that I got out. And afterwards, my freshman year of college, I actually went to a community college, and that was when I actually met some actual friends who, shared the same passion as mine, which was cars, obviously. And me and him and a few of his other friends started up Bay Area Cars, and that's how I got to meet so many other great people. And it was that time on that that man just cut the GTI off. But back to what I was saying, that's when I found out like the friends that I truly valued. And ever since then, I've just been, people hate on me. I just didn't care. I just said, whatever, like, you have no life. I don't want to waste my time on you. So, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to see that when I was in high school, because I was too desperate to want to have friends. Because I honestly, back in high school, I only had like 3 actual friends that I had. But even then, 2 of my best friends were dating each other, and the other one was... She wasn't even physically here. She was back in Canada. She left when I became a senior. So in reality, I had no one to hang out with. So I just hung out with a bunch of juniors. Not that there's a problem with hanging out with people one grade below you, but I just felt really lost. I felt like I was back to being a follower, basically like step 1 of middle school. So. When I found my friends, and I slowly started finding out who I truly was, and it was from then on that I just started not caring about what people said about me, because I already knew for a fact, I already had my personality set in stone. I knew who I was, I knew who my friends were, and that's all that really mattered to me. There's no pull for you guys. Yeah, so I discovered who I really was, and ever since then I've just been myself. This is probably the most happiest that I've ever been for as long as I can actually remember. Because back in middle school, I couldn't be myself. I had to be a follower, otherwise, I was. Please excuse my language, but I was pretty much fucked in a way. I would always tag along between groups because everyone just saw me differently already, and high school was no different, like I already said. So basically, to those people, if you guys ever like watch this for some strange reason, even though this main point is about like my camera angles and like if you guys might like my video or not, but if someone I'm just gonna flat out say, if you are a person who has very severe depression or is extremely emo, I understand that. I was one time at your point. I tried to attempt suicide twice, so I know where you guys are coming from. That not the same happens for everyone. You're a different person than me. I totally understand. People who were actually in my shoes 4 years back, so they told me, don't worry. Later on in life, you'll get to meet people who you actually like to hang out with, who you share the same passion, and life will forever change. So what I want to tell you guys is the same thing. It'll take time. I don't know how long, and I don't want to coming from a person who works in ballet now, I want to be honest with you guys, I don't know how much time it'll take. You guys just gotta hang in there. Don't be stupid like me and commit suicide, even though I know you guys would really like really want to commit suicide because you guys think that there's nothing left for you guys in this world. But in all honesty, there's always someone out there for you. You just haven't found them yet. Whether it's a female or a male, doesn't matter. Or both in a way. Just take your time, keep yourself together, do things that distract your mind from wanting to hurt yourself, and when the time comes, you'll find your right friends, and you'll be in a lot better place. Like I said, these past 3 years have been the most fun years of my life, the most happiest actually in comparison to the 7 years that I lived through. 4 years in high school, 3 years in middle school, because my middle school was 6th to 8th grade, and elementary was I think like 3 to 5 or something. I don't remember, but I'm gonna end the video right here. I'm almost at my house actually, and I'm technically not supposed to be talking for that much because there's something wrong with my throat and I can't figure out why. My jaw started hurting at lunch. I couldn't eat lunch, couldn't swallow because it hurt. No pun intended. And the right side of my tongue just started hurting like right when I woke up this morning. So I'm going to conclude the video right here. I'm going to stop the video actually after this left turn at the green light because I want to get distracted from pressing the GoPro button. But like I said, I'm ending the video here. Again, let me know what you guys think of this camera angle, or these two camera angles for that matter. And yeah, I just hope each one of you guys have a very awesome day. Go to something fun. And I will see you guys later, read the comments, and go from there. So that being said, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys later.